Good morning, 330. Today is March 25th, 2024, and the time is 7:08 a.m. I hope you're having a lovely Monday morning. Welcome to the 330 To Go Morning Show, brought to you by Sarah Eddy, Caldwell Banker Schmidt Realty, and American Wood Reface. We're so happy you're with us this morning. We're going to talk about a couple of things that happened in the news over the weekend and just kind of get caught up with each other as we move into our week. Some of the things coming up on the menu here are the NAPA auto parts break-in that happened in Akron over the weekend. Akron Public Schools actually approved some redistricting, and so we had some retirements in the Akron Fire Department, so we'll make sure to go over that stuff as well. Make sure you stay tuned today to get your top headlines, just kind of get tuned in, everything you need to know that's happening in Northeast Ohio to get your day started off right. I don't know about you guys, but in our house, it is spring break week. And so I thought with the question of the day today, we could do a would you rather, and that is, would you rather visit the beach or visit the mountains? Beach or mountains? Beach, mountains. I am personally a beach girl. I know that with spring break that's upon us, a lot of us are heading all out across kind of the country here to maybe get some extra sunshine in while we have a few days off. And maybe some of us are heading out west to some mountains or Tennessee or somewhere like that. So drop it in the comments. Would love to hear from you guys. Are you a beach family? Are you a mountain family? Let us know what you think. The weather today is brought to you by Sarah Eddy at Caldwell Banker Schmidt Realty. Sarah, you guys, is an award-winning realtor in the Summit County area. As a University of Akron marketing and sales graduate, Sarah uses her skills to negotiate the best deals for her clients. She's lived in and around Portage Lake since 2010, so she definitely knows the area very well. She grew up helping her parents work on their family home, and she's renovated several homes herself. So she's definitely knowledgeable. She definitely will be able to negotiate the best deals for you. Let's hear a quick message from Sarah Eddy.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Good news, you guys, as we start to look at the weather this morning and throughout the week, we're looking at a bit of a warm up as we start out. So today, a high of 62 degrees, which is awesome. Mostly cloudy skies early that will become partly cloudy later in the day. Winds out of the southeast at 10 to 20 miles an hour. As we move into the evening this afternoon, mostly cloudy. We're looking at a low of 44 degrees. Winds out of the southeast staying consistent right about that 10 to 20 miles an hour. And then as we move into Tuesday, Wednesday, we got a little bit of rain coming up. The remaining clouds that are going to kind of be hanging out this afternoon are going to be hanging out this afternoon. And we're looking at a high of 55 degrees, still a little breezy, but a 90% chance of rain. So make sure you keep those umbrellas handy. Make sure you take your rain jackets, and we'll enjoy the spring rain, spring showers, spring Mayflowers rain, can we say, as we kind of move in through our spring break week here. Let's take a look outside at your traffic as we continue through our morning here. Let's see. So pulling up the maps here, it doesn't look like we have any incidents happening right now. As you guys know, the cones represent construction in the area. We've got lots of that going on with road work that's planned over on I-76 eastbound. There's activity and construction, of course, we know, at Perkins Street, right at that State Route 8 bridge. If you're actually heading northbound and southbound, but I feel like southbound's got a lot more action happening up in that area. But just typical construction happening there. Let's look down here more towards that 77 South ramp at I-277 and 224. That is actually closed, but it's been closed for a while. So Nothing out of the ordinary that we're seeing here by way of traffic. I don't know if we go out east, if anything will pop up for those folks heading maybe to Youngstown, Ritztown, Portage County area. It all looks pretty clear. So that's great news to start the week. Maybe it's because half of our area is on spring break and there just isn't as many cars out on the road. But either way, we'll take it. We'll take a check back in on that stuff on the roads and what's happening out there as we get into the end of our show today. But for right now, looking good to go. Okay, so let's just move into events and news. But before we get to those, I wanted to let you know that this portion is brought to you by American Wood Reface. Let's hear a message from American Wood Reface, and we'll tell you about all their contact info.
Start this new year off by giving yourself a new kitchen. Instead of tearing out and replacing your worn and outdated kitchen cabinets, let American Wood Reface give your kitchen renewed beauty and functionality with premium solid wood, handcrafted and skillfully installed. Get custom quality for as little as half the price. American Wood Reface, exceeding customer expectations since 1979. Call us or go online to book your free in-home or virtual consultation.
All right, guys, if you're ready to take the next step in getting your dream kitchen done or doing some remodeling in your home, definitely check out American Wood Reface. Schedule your free consultation with them today. Their team of kitchen specialists can assist you in choosing from a selection of solid woods, different styles, finishes, and more to help you design your dream kitchen. The American Wood Reface team will also provide an exact quote for your project's total cost, which is really important if you've done any remodeling. You know how important it is to get that quote up front so you know what you're getting into. They're happy to do that for you. American Wood Reface is located in Medina at 854 Medina Road. You can give them a call at 330-666-7828 or feel free to visit their website. It's at www.woodreface.com. So that's American Wood Reface. If you need to do any inquiry about remodeling, specifically your kitchens, check them out, 330-666-7828. Okay, so moving on into the news, an unknown suspect broke into Akron Auto Parts store and stole money, possibly products, in the early morning hours of Friday. Police responded to an alarm call that went off at NAPA Auto Parts located at 1325 South Main Street just before 3 a.m. Officers found shattered glass and other signs of forced entry. Evidence was collected from the scene, and police are working to identify the suspect or suspects who've committed this robbery. The news comes a day after Akron police announced that they're also trying to identify a subject in a burglary that occurred not too far from the NAPA store on Tuesday morning. So police are asking anyone who may have information on the robbery or have any other knowledge of what's going on to call the department's detective bureau at 330-375-2490. Tips can also be sent via text message to TipsCo, which is actually 274637, or you can contact the Summit County Crime Stoppers at 330-434-COPS. The Board of Education approved a final proposal Wednesday night following several changes and input from members of the community. The lengthy plan notably calls for the closure of Firestone Park Elementary School as well as the termination of Essex and Stewart's early learning programs. All of these students will be transferred to other schools, although Essex is expected to welcome new pre-K students at a later date. APS says they're closing the Firestone Park school next year. And we'll see those students going to Mickey Bright, Voris, and Glover Community Center. So parents with questions can find out more information at akronschools.com. And so make sure you visit their website to get further details on exactly how all that's going to work. It sounds like there's a lot of moving parts. And if your student is in that school, I'm sure you're going to have questions and just want some clarification. So make sure you visit akronschools.com for more information. Kudos to our Akron Fire Chief. The Akron Fire Department announces the retirement of Chief Natko. He started at the Akron Fire Department on March 4th, 1991, and retired on March 22nd, 2024. Of course, many, many well wishes to him. God bless and enjoy your retirement. A reminder, 330 to Go is partnering with Kim Tam Park to bring the best possible experience for viewing the upcoming solar eclipse. Kim Tam Park is a swim lake surrounded by substantial green space that will allow plenty of folks to safely enjoy the show. We're going to have live games, a live DJ who's going to be providing music, ample parking, and picnic tables are all around. So bring your families. Of course, this is going to happen on April 8th. And the gates will open at 1 p.m. Music will go from 1 until 5 o'clock. Kim Tam is in the Springfield Uniontown area, located at 2881 Canton Road. Main contact there, if you have questions about the facilities, is 330-310-7661. And we really want you guys to be there. So the event is free to the public to attend. There'll be food trucks, and different vendors there to keep everybody nice and full and busy with lots of fun activities. Treat this like a tailgate, you guys. So make sure you bring folding chairs, canopies if you want to, pop up, lawn games, other fun stuff. And we will keep you entertained with the music, as I mentioned. There's also camping available that weekend if that's something that your family is into. Feel free to contact Kim Tam directly if you're interested in doing that. An important thing to note is we need you to bring your own Eclipse glasses that are officially licensed and RSVP if you can, please. We're planning on limiting this to about 2,000 guests. As always, check out 330togo.com for a link to find a checklist and more information on what to expect during the 2024 solar eclipse, which, guys, right around the corner. So make sure you tune into that. Sports highlights, just a couple of quick things to note. The NCAA tournament is underway, and I know it's been on our television constantly over the weekend. Both the men and women's brackets have had several great games this weekend. I don't know a person whose bracket isn't busted with some of the games and some of the upsets that we saw as we started out the tournament with the teams of, I believe, 64. And whittling it down to the Sweet 16 here coming up. So stay tuned for ongoing updates with that as we continue to move through tournament play. For even more details, information, high school sports, and just great updates as things unfold in all avenues of all things sports, make sure you tune in to the 330 to Go Sports Talk Show. That is available on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 9. Wednesdays in the afternoon, and sprinkled in also throughout the week, Thursday evening as well with our friend Sam Amico. Let's take another quick look at the traffic and see if we have anything that's popped up here since we've been chatting this morning. Doesn't really look like we have had any action, which is good. So I'll just take a quick look up here going north on Route 8 towards Cuyahoga Falls. As you can see, we're green, so all good there. It looks like still clear out east as we move south, heading through green down to Akron Canton Regional Airport. If you're taking off for one of those lovely spring break trips, should be good to go on getting to the airport there. And west going Barberton, Wadsworth area, all set. So nothing crazy going on. Looks like it's going to be a great morning. And to wrap us up today, we are going to, I hope you guys dropped in the comments, beach or mountain. I'm just curious if you had an opinion on that. As always, you can find 330 to Go on all platforms, and you can catch this positive, informative, and entertaining morning show every Monday and Wednesday at 7 a.m. The time now is 7:23 a.m. I hope you have a lovely morning. Make sure you like, share, and comment as we go, and have a great day. Make a difference today.